This was us, 5 in the morning, completely alone at the top of a mountain in southern Mexico.
Nobody else, no sounds, no cars, no other travellers, just us, the water, and the most extraordinary sunrise we'd ever seen.
And I remember thinking, as a British couple living full time in our motorhome, driving the Pan American Highway, there are moments in this life that you just can't plan for. This was one of them.
But can we talk about what it actually cost us to be here? Our jobs, our careers, our entire life back home.
Was it worth it? In this episode, we park Walter on an active volcano. We walk up to a church built on the top of the world's biggest pyramid, and we wake up before dawn for something I'm still not completely over. By the end, you'll have your answer.
Now we need to be honest with you about Popocatépetl.
Can we just call it Popo from now on?
Yeah, okay. just Popo, the volcano.
Because this was not the original plan.
We'd heard about this spot from a friend, a fellow traveller who'd mentioned, almost casually, that you could park your motorhome right on the side of an active volcano.
And I said, active? As in like, erupting?
Yes, as in one of the most active and closely monitored volcanoes in the world.
Oh my goodness.
But here's the thing, when you've been living on the road as long as we have, your definition of sensible shifts a little.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. That's our view from Walter. A live volcano just along the road. Oh my goodness, this is actually happening. Popocatépetl means smoking mountain in ancient Aztec, and he really was. We were right on the edge of the 7-mile exclusion zone around him because he is so active. We were able to log on online and get live updates of Popo's activity. We knew what the sonic booms were and the gas exploding from the top, how much activity had happened that morning. Essentially, we were watching this giant breathe right from our campsite. It was just incredible.
What made this spot even more special was the reason we knew about it at all.
We'd met Daniel, a fellow traveller, at another campsite, and when he got here, he messaged us to say, yep, Walter can make it up this mountain road and get here.
I keep turning over the same question we started with. Was any of this worth it? Sitting here watching a live volcano? The first answer? Yeah, I think so.
But we weren't even done yet.
Not even close.
Next stop was only a couple of hours away, and I had absolutely no idea what we were about to experience.
Now our exit. This is tough for Walter. It's a big dip. Yeah, we did good. Oh, we did good.
You did amazing. That was amazing. Well done, Martin.
It's so tough that. I just had to get that just right, you know. I think the slower you go as well. Bye-bye volcano. We survived it.
We survived the active volcano.
Unbelievable. Imagine parking up and spending 3 nights right underneath it.
Watching a volcano breathe. It was talking to us. Popo was talking to us.
Unbelievable.
Our next stop is Cholula. We've heard it's worth a stop. It's a colonial town and it's famous for a church on a hill. Very nice.
But that hill the church is built on is not a hill.
It's a pyramid.
The Great Pyramid of Cholula is the largest pyramid on Earth. By volume, bigger than the Great Pyramid of Giza.
And then the Spanish arrived in the 1500s and built a church on top of it. Like, why wouldn't you? Definitely worth the climb. You get a great view of Cholula, of the whole city. And on a clear day, you're meant to be able to see Popo. But it's completely cloudy right now, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't even want to see it. It's like a haze kind of mist, isn't it?
But it's still worthwhile coming out to see this beautiful church.
It's amazing. By the way, if you're new here and this is your first time with us, welcome. We're Martin Eileen and we quit our jobs, bought Walter, our decidedly not new motorhome,
and we've been living on the road ever since. If you want to see how all of this started, there's a link in the description. And if you're enjoying this, go on, hit the subscribe. It costs you nothing and it genuinely helps us keep going.
So back to Walter, because our next stop involves a very early alarm call, and that is where the whole thing gets really, really good.
Hierve de Agua, which for anyone whose Spanish isn't quite there yet, and mine very much isn't, translates roughly as the water boils.
It's a set of petrified waterfalls in the mountains of Oaxaca. Over thousands of years, mineral-rich spring waters cascaded down the cliffs and turned to stone.
A waterfall frozen in time, made of rock, and at the top a natural infinity pool looking out over the valley below.
The plan was simple: get there before anyone else.
Which meant the alarm was set very early in the morning.
I don't know why I'm whispering, because there's nobody around. We're at a very special place, and all will be revealed very soon. Stay with us.
Okay.
Oh. Where's this sun?
Is it coming up here?
Yeah.
Can you drop your
I did check the time, and it's 6:05.
It's 5:06 already, wow.
No, it's gone quite fast, and we just watched all the stars disappear, and it's getting brighter and brighter, and the lights changed, and it's just a fabulous spot. You can see the view there, down the valley.
All the little hillocks and hills and the shadows on it. And one in the distance has got like cloud rings around it.
Oh yeah.
And you see the clouds hanging in the valley there. It's really cool.
We are thankful that there's not a breath of air here. There's not one bit of breeze. It's so still, isn't it?
There's not one bit of wind, you're right.
Which is good, because it would be a bit more chilly if it was the nice out.
Because the water's not hot. It's not even warm. I think it's tepid. Tepid is the term. But it's lovely. You can't, it's quite nice.
We're not complaining.
No, and a hot day, this would be great.
Yorkshire tea in the morning.
Look at you.
This is a cup of tea with $1 million sunrise. Walter on tour. Who would have thought? Oh, cheers, lover.
Cheers.
Life begins at the end of your comfort zone, says Martin.
All you need is passport and love, says Eileen.
Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at the way it's coming across over there. The sun rays to the left.
Yes, beautiful.
There it It's just poking its
too
head.
bright, I can't look at it.
It is getting bright now, isn't
Really,
it?
I can't look at it.
It's just
Oh my goodness.
pierced over the top. It's just come over into the sun rays. Oh my goodness. Incredible. All we can hear is the birds and the water trickling.
Wow. Do you remember what we asked right at the beginning? Whether this, all of this, was actually worth it?
The jobs, the house, the careers, walking away from all that.
But here, at this moment, I didn't even need to ask the question.
Yeah, I think we both know the answer.
And if you've ever wondered whether there might be a different way to live, whether something like this could be for you, I just want you to know, Walter's 23 years old. We're not in our 20s, and we did not do this with a huge budget.
That's us out of our morning sunrise infinity dip, and it was quite spectacular. It was,
Feel rejuvenated.
yeah.
Now go and get a couple hours sleep.
Back to bed.
Back to bed, yeah.
We're only teasing. We're not going to go back to bed, but yeah, that was truly inspiring, and I feel like I want to go write some poetry now.
I've got to go make bread.
You gonna make some bread?
Well, some yogurt and fruit, and then I'll make some bread.
Oh, that'd be great.
You got the bacon. You got eggs. I've got bacon.
We haven't got bacon. Don't stop teasing me.
Pomegranate seeds, pineapple.
Wow. Breakfast with a view. Well, we've been a bit of a busy couple this morning, haven't we?
Yeah.
Huh? That's a sunrise done, breakfast done, had a bit of a rest, and now we're going on a bit of a walk to have a look at these petrified waterfalls.
Up close, they look like a waterfall that someone had simply pressed pause on. The shape of the water completely frozen in stone.
The calcium carbonate builds up over thousands of years into these incredible terrace formations. It looks completely otherworldly.
We had seen something similar in Pamukkale, the cotton castle in Turkey. Has anyone else seen petrified waterfalls? Or set their alarm to watch the morning sunrise from an infinity pool?
So don't forget to let us know in the comments. We love reading every single one of them.
I've been making dinner! Heaven's sake, you've been out here doing press-ups and speaking to your dogs and like, I have stuff to do. It's not all fun for me, you know.
It's not all fun for you. You live with me.
You look at all the people down here still.
Yeah.
For a Monday, it's quite busy, I thought.
What are they doing in our pool? They don't know we were there at 5:30 this morning. Cheers.
Cheers, Emma.
Well, it's just been a very good day today. Really enjoyed it. Getting up.
Because we got up at 5 o'clock.
Well, it's very unusual.
I'm going to bed in a minute. We've already had an afternoon snooze.
Don't tell anybody we slept in. We had a bit of a 20-minute naparoo.
20 minutes.
Don't tell anybody
Yeah,
we had
right,
20
right.
minutes. Maybe half an hour.
An hour.
Actually, it's not an old person thing. It's a siesta.
Yeah, it was
is.
so hot when we came back from the walk. And we had food and we just needed a little snooze. I do feel better for it.
It's not quite a full moon, but the moon's going to be out tonight. And this is a great place to take some photography at night. I might just try and see how much the moon spoils tonight, but we'll see.
But your AI said it's going to be too bright.
Yeah, I asked AI. Don't bother, stay in.
Do you guys love AI? Martin loves AI.
Well, just to check in with AI. It's never right, but I just go along with it. Who needs to be right?
Sometimes you call her out. It's a she, isn't it?
I think she's a she. I call her Soul, but she's yeah, she knows us. She says, "Oh, how's Eileen?" You know, she knows about stuff like that, so it's all good.
Yeah, but Martin tells me not to interrupt while she's talking.
Yeah, because if you interrupt, she stops saying what she was saying.
Oh, yeah.
She's not more important than you. Yeah. It's just that if she's talking and you interrupt her, she stops what she was saying. I got to say, "Can you repeat?" And I like to listen to what she says. She's got such a nice voice. Anyway, we've got pasta in the oven and wine on the go, and we're loving van life. Oh, this is us on the road at 2 minutes to 9, which is, well, not that unusual, but what is unusual is that we've clean water outside and inside. So he's got a real deep clean today. I was outside washing water and all I could hear was the vacuum cleaner going. It was like being in a house. Well, it is our house, but yeah, it's all spick and span. So in one trip, we parked at an active volcano, stood on top of the world's biggest pyramid, and watched the sunrise over a petrified waterfall in complete solitude.
Not bad for a 23-year-old motorhome.
Not bad at all, Walter.
From here, the road takes us south into our next state. We're just telling Walter he needs to be prepared. This road is known as the Road of 1,000 Curves. Wow, this is amazing! Next time we take a hike to a fantastic viewpoint.
Which genuinely almost finished Eileen off.
But that's for next week. If you've enjoyed this one, please remember to give us a thumbs up. We'd love that. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next week. Bye!
Bye!